Well, hello, honeys, honey. And how are you all? I have about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. We're going to set a timer to discuss some things that I think are very important to talk about. And I love sharing information, I love giving people gifts. And my gifts are knowledge because that is a gift that money cannot buy. Okay. Even people who go to school, people who pay for college degrees, they pay for knowledge and they don't have it. Can we talk about it? We know a lot of people that went to college, went to school. I'm looking for my alarm clock. Hold on. Money's not buy real knowledge. Okay. Or you don't have enough money to buy real knowledge. No one has enough money to buy real knowledge. And of course, they have you thinking that, by fake schools and all the good stuff, which I won't go into that because I myself went to college. I myself still owe student loans. And of course, it's a lot lower than what it originally was. I owed $32,000 in student loans, and now it's down to 8,000. Um, so yes, and we could show the receipts for that too if you need to see that. We didn't go to a community college neither. Okay, no tea, no shade. I'm not cutting on anyone. I'm just saying it how it is because it is what it is. Okay, because I too was a part of that shit until I woke up. Okay, you come up out of the old ways, and you come about the valley of death, bitch. You come up out of that, then you realize some things, bitch. Before then, you think you know it all. You think you've mastered all the plans. You think you've mastered all the wills, all the desires, until you come about the valley of the motherfucking deaths. Who you doing? So, I'm doing my makeup. Like I said, I'm getting ready. And of course, I'm looking down when I am done. But a lot of stuff has been coming out, you know, a lot of stuff has been coming out because policies are changing on YouTube and they're allowing people to do certain things now. But not even a year ago, if you did certain things that's been done on YouTube now, they got your ass right together. But it's okay though, because they're always 200 and something odd years ahead of you. I think it's 322 exact. But I won't go into that because people always talk about people that are connected to Freemasonry, and I was there and there was a sex party and all this other bullshit. Not understanding that there's always a left hand and a right hand to all things. And then you have the middle path, and some of us choose to go down the middle. We indulge in the left and the right to see things for what it really is. But either way, um, oh wait, before I even go into that, I want to say this. People, okay, no tea, no shit. I want you guys to get this from love. Get this from love because I'm about that. I've been booked, I've been busy, and when you guys do see me do my little videos, and I'm like on these calls in my car for hours at a time. I think like a week ago we were here for like 2 hours. That is really my alone time. Can y'all see? Okay, make sure y'all can't see nothing below the waist. I don't care if you do, bitch. It is what it is. But this is not that type of show. Um, yeah, I'm always busy, and when I'm doing my little live videos, that's like I said, that's my free time. You know, even when I'm sleeping, that's not my free time. Can we talk about it? But my free time is honestly when I'm here and I'm getting a fresh of air. And even then I'm usually working like on my way to something, picking up supplies, picking up whatever. My nose hair be growing so damn long, honey. Can we get a little trim of that? We're not gonna do that live on camera. But anyway, so like I said, I'm always busy. So it is impossible to address everyone and everything all the time, every day, whenever. I always tell people this because I have to get on one of my clients as well. Not get on one of my clients, so just correct her. Because even when we're not doing work, she'll text my phone and she'll call my phone. And I tell her, I'm busy with people's work, that I want to give them all of my focus. Okay. And to me, it looks as if people try to distract me, and it's never going to work. You're never going to take me off my path. You're never going to distract me, because that's why I spend my time alone. That's why I go to nature. I deal with nature. I give myself solidarity. I love being by myself. I give myself time to be within my own self, within my own thoughts. It gives myself inner sight on myself, and people that are always around people, always distracted with things, always trying to be, in the middle of something. You're spending your time on the outside, and this is what causes the inside to fall apart, break apart, and ultimately get lost and spread. And then, of course, down the line, hopefully it's not too late when you're older, that you have to actually trace your steps and try to pick up these pieces again. So for me, I learned at a young age, due to my teachers and due to situations that I just fell into, which we're going to talk about here, accidentally. I got information on things, and that's why I'm an old soul, but I'm an older person in a younger person's body, because I'm experienced, because of my older friends. And I can tell you guys, I've always had older friends. My eldest friend is like 63 years old right now. My eldest friend is 63. And of course, there's levels to that. My teacher is about 85. But like I said, all of my people that I get along with, that I connect to, have always been older. Younger people is just boring to me. The indoctrines that they try to put upon younger people. Anyway, I won't even get into that. That's why this world is fucked up now. And even you older people that are 40 something years old, talk about Illuminati shit and all this bullshit, but you're part of that younger ass bullshit. And that's how I know that you are too trapped in your teen years. Okay. People that's how we talk about the sun and all this other full shit, melanin magic, and all this other bullshit. You're trapped in your teen years. Anyway, let's get up off of that. So I would love and respect. I'm busy. If you want to reach out to me, the easiest way or the most respectful way to me is to send me an email, and we go from there. Do not call my phone directly. You're more than welcome. If you have my number, to send me a text over. Let me get back to you. If I do not get back to you within 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, that's fine. Unless we got a casework booked, unless we got work booked, unless we're doing something that is booked. Like I said, let me get back to you when I'm able to get back to you. Okay. Energy is everything. And some people, they've caught my phone. I'm on the phone with a client. I'm giving a reading. I'm getting a consultation done. That's what I said. I'm going to end up changing my number more than likely. And I'm going to make it sure when I call people, it's going to be a call that only goes out, that cannot come back in. And those who have a certain number, you'll have that number. And that phone will just, I can turn off when I want to, turn it on when I want to. But that way, like I said, it's not interrupting anything, because, of course, I've been doing readings lately. I've been doing casework lately. I've been doing like heavy casework. And people will call me and they'll blow me up. And then literally while you're on the phone, all you hear is beep, 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 beep. So I'm here trying to give a damn reading. And I'm like, girl, is that my phone? Is that the person's phone? Because I'm not going to pull the phone off my ear to see, who's calling? And then I'm like, yeah, bitch, I didn't know we had an appointment booked. So anyway, like I said, do not call my phone directly unless we have some type of consultation, some type of something booked, read something. Do not just call the phone directly. Send me an email. I'll get your email, respond to your email. I'll give you a call. If it's an urgent response, and don't do like some people have done, because they've been blocked for that, putting urgent at the headline, and we sit on the phone talking about they ass itch and how they want to fuck somebody up and they need somebody to calm them down. That's not urgent, girl. That's knowing your motherfucking self. And you need to build yourself up. So we offer stuff for that. But anyway, I'm coming to y'all to really talk about this because, as you can see right here, you see that right here? You see that right here? Hold on. Let me see if I get this piece up out of here. Hold on. This is why I say energy is everything. And one of the folks who was blowing me up, this is what happened to your candle. And see, I wasn't really aware of what was going on, because I was doing my thing, and I'm getting these phones ringing, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And I have a closet where I do some of my work, and I do it outside, and I do it in my closet, and I also, do other things. But anyway, so, hear a boom and Anubis is not barking. Somebody can, it's nobody knocking at the door. Okay, that's something else. So I'm like going outside, looking around, saying, okay, maybe somebody shot something, maybe somebody hit a car, maybe somebody hit a pole, you know, because I live in the country, I live on the outskirts of my city. So, girl, like, okay, maybe somebody hit a pole, maybe somebody, I mean, girl, like something probably happened. So I'm like, let me give it a few seconds because you'll hear sirens, you'll hear something. Didn't hear nothing. Took my ass into my damn closet and I see this right here. And it was three different pieces. And you know, three tells a lot. Three different pieces. But the piece that stood out to me was, and we could go into the color too. The color is really not that bad. Let me not show it too close. You see there's a lot of, it's clear, but it gets dark here like a tear. It's like ombre. But I do see a lot of cloudiness there, but I'm not going to sit here and read that because it's, you know, that's not the purpose of this. But if you can see, this glass broke in an angle, okay? And the piece that broke off has a cat on it. Now, for those who know, one thing or two about candles, because, you know, everybody got these candle reading videos, and we gonna read a candle, and you can read it based off of the wax and all that stuff. Girl, reading candles, there's so many processes to reading candles, and you have to get it from all angles. You know, that's like you said that you know math, but all you know is division, multiplications, and subtractions, girl. You have trigonometry, you got geometry, you got fucking calculus, but you got so many forms of math, girl. Calculation of degrees, calculations of angles, calculations of numbers being multiplied and then rerouted, like, girl, bye. So going into that, this right here gives me a lot of information on this individual of what this pertained to. And also too, there's actually an arrow piece there too. I don't know if you can see that. And the arrow piece is pointing upwards, right? So let me put this inside this candle. Bam. Okay. So this is telling me this person is lacking some tea. This person's lacking some tea. This person got some tea going on. And like I said, this is not I'm not here to read that candle. I'm not here to give that tea. But there's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I use my candles to get readings on people's energy. And then I know from based on what I'm getting from the candle, how to go about doing the work. So this is why I'm big on energy. And that's why I said, you know, please do not blow up my tea. Send me an email. I'll see your email. When I see that email, I will respond. If you have my number and it's urgent and you say, listen, the bitch haven't responded to my email in 24 to 48 hours, let me send a text. Hey, I sent an email. Did you get my email? Then we could go from there. But do not blow me up. That's why I don't have my number out there for everybody to call. Because one thing about me, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is being blown up, or when people think that I have just free time. I'm just sitting here and I have nothing to do. And I'm just like, ooh, what am I going to do today? You know, ooh, shit, people are calling. I'm bored. You know, hello? Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. I'm busy. I work. I got shit to do. Okay. And I'm thankful for my supporters who pay for work, who do what they need to do. I'm appreciative. And I just have so much gratitude, so much love for you. And I appreciate you. It's because of you I've been busy. It's because of you I've been able to help people's dreams come true, because you've helped my dreams come true. You have invested not only time, not only energy, but some really great commodities. And in return, I've been able to help people who have not been able to get help. Because people, you know, I won't even go into that, but I'm here to help people. I feel like that's my goal. I feel like that's my assignment. You know, it's not about me in this life. My other life is about me. It's about me getting it in and doing what I wanted to do and doing that ha. But this life, at a young age, I was aware of what I'm here to do, and it's to help people the best that I can. Okay. So with that being said, there we go. Okay. We see a little circulation going on. So shit, we got 15 minutes. That's perfect. So it is now coming out, because I got an email from someone asking about ancient Egypt being possibly in America. And I did a video on my other channel, I want to say about 2016, where I talked about everything that they have discovered in the Middle East and over there. They have found original copies. You heard that right. Original copies over here in America. So when you have people that are spiritualists, because this is my whole point of me throwing this out here this way. You have people out here that are claiming to travel to other dimensions via the cell phone. You got people out here saying that they're clairvoyant and spirits are talking to them. And you have people out here that are saying that they're connected to their ancestors. And you got people out here saying that they know the roots and they know why this and that. But they can never decode why history all around the world has been so big about Europeans coming across the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, into the Americas. And like I said before, because a sister of mine jumped on my phone 2 days ago and she took offense to something that I said. And I never apologize to anything that I say because I speak out of love. I speak out of knowledge. Like I said before, I wasn't fucking, sucking, doing drugs, popping pills. I wasn't running with motherfuckers trying to get likes. Honey, before and after Instagram, I was not doing that. I spent my time in the motherfucking books. My stepdad taught me at a young age, knowledge is motherfucking power. Not being a woman, not being white, not being gay, not being straight. Power is in motherfucking knowledge. My stepdad is a garbage man. He was a garbage man his whole life. You know, he grew up in the South. He left there when he was 18 years old. He tracked over here to California and he worked as a garbage man. And he stayed at that job for 40-something odd years. Okay, so with that being said, my stepdad would always bring home things. And one thing he would always bring me, because I love to read. I love to read. He would bring home books. I learned how to farm because my stepdad brought home books. I learned how to tie my shoe because my stepdad brought home books. I learned how to cook because I saw them cook, but my stepdad also brought me books on herbs and ingredients and where seasoned salt comes from and all this other stuff. So I learned about all this stuff at a very young age. So there's nothing that you can tell me being 50 years old, being 62 years old, being 82 years old about anything. Because I have older people in my life. My stepdad was 40-something years old when my mom got with him. So he's an older man and he taught us shit. On top of that, I read. I went to school. I learned outside of school. I was stuck in the library. 12 years old to 16, bitch, I lived in the library. I cut school to go to the public library. So I was in and out of motherfucking books. So I know what I know because I experienced it. So with that being said, if you're posting something on Instagram, and like I said, I'm saying this out of love. You're posting something on Instagram, you put something on Facebook. And this is why I don't get on Facebook, I don't get on Instagram, because people post shit that's inaccurate. And they think that people like me who knows the tea is going to sit back and say, oh, they posted that. Oh, okay, that's just another opinion. No, bitch, if I see you trying to get knowledge, if I see you trying to get wisdom, I'm going to say, hey, yo, bruh, hey, yo, sis, that information is inaccurate. So this is what you can do to get the correct information. But instead, what people do when they're in their lower self, or they have cognitive dissonance, I believe that's what the term is called. Oh God, we have not used that word in such a long time. When people higher self starts to connect with the lower self and start to raise you up out of your old self, we call it resurrection of the death, because we talk about living and walking through the valley of the death. And it's actually walking through the valley of the shadows of death. So you're actually dealing with your shadow self. And when someone is trying to wake you up out of that, so you can recognize that you're more than your skin color, that you're more than your gender, that you're more than your religion, and you become combative and bitch, fuck you. Who the fuck you think you are, nigga? That is your lower self fighting with your higher self, because you're not fighting with me, because I got what I needed to get. Bitch, I'm not out here subscribing, looking, taking, pulling, adding. I'm not doing that because I got what I need to get, bitch. I spent my whole childhood and young adulthood, bitch, getting knowledge. Honey, let's talk about it. Bitch, I've been in organizations, girl. We could talk about that. I got papers to prove it. If I can give you contacts of motherfuckers, bitch, it is what it is. I've been there, done that. You're trying to get it while I already got it. And that's nothing about being boastful. I'm just speaking of what it is. So don't ever take offense And I'm not angry, I'm speaking passionately because I want people to understand what it is. Don't take offense when I see you trying to go down a direction that is taking you back to the loop that you've already had. There's a reason why we connected. There's a reason why you subscribed to my channel. There's a reason why you decided to make me a part of your assets. There's a reason why. Because there's something that you needed from me as well as something that I needed from you. Hello. That's why you connect with people. We all have something that we can offer people. But there's something that you sending me that you said, I want some of that. And now, like I said, you have the opportunity and you're just like, well, fuck it. I don't want it. Fuck that shit, bitch. I'll just keep doing my circles back and back again. They keep posting this. I'm going to keep it. Like, girl, bye. You're being redundant. And this is why your life is not going the way that you want it to go. So in that aspect, like I said, people have shared stuff. People have talked about stuff that is bullshit. I've seen it. I've commented. I've corrected. And like I said, that's why I don't get on Facebook. People are like, why are you not on Facebook? Well, because people post stupid ass shit that ain't even there. And as soon as you correct them and say, bruh, sis, what you're sharing is inaccurate. Well, you think you know it all, bitch. Bitch, you think, and it's just like, it's not about me thinking I know everything. I just know what you're sharing is inaccurate. Okay, let's talk about it. There's a lot of shit that I don't know about. That's why you live. You live to learn. Okay, you live to learn. You exist and you experience. Let's talk about it. And then you exit. You have EXEXEX. Exist, experience, and motherfucking exit. And like I said, I've done what I need to do. So you have the opportunity in the day of information, the age of information, instead of you learning the truth, you listen to motherfuckers that get high, they get drunk, that didn't know what the fuck they were 20 years ago, bitch. They were in and out of motherfucking jail, writing bounce checks, conning, stealing, cheating, bitch, because they're the same motherfuckers. Same motherfuckers. You lied in your 20s, you're a liar in your motherfucking 40s. You're a con artist in your 20s, you're a con artist in your motherfucking 40s. Yes, you are fighting to get past it. That's why I give a shout out to Wendy Williams, Auntie Wendy, because she said, I am a recovering addict. Because she stopped doing crack and now she's addicted to alcohol. Because that's how codependency works. You do one thing and you stop doing that, do another thing. But at the end of the day, it's the same motherfucking demon. It's the same spirit that caused you to lie and steal and cheat 20 years ago. You're going to be wrestling with that spirit for the rest of your motherfucking life. So people can judge all day long on people like me who lived, who took the high road out, who had the opportunity to do all the fraudulent shit that they did, but we didn't want to do that because we knew that our ancestors fought for what we have now. My ancestors bled. My ancestors got no sleep. My ancestors got what they needed to get. Honestly, prison time. There was a time in history that doing the right thing was the wrong thing. And motherfuckers sit up here, have the opportunity to do the right thing, get the right thing, the honest way, and you want to lie, cheat, and steal to get there. And when a bitch like me exposes it, we your motherfucking enemy. No, bitch, you're your own enemy. And you are a disgrace to your motherfucking ancestors. And that's probably the only reason why you mad when I speak about this shit, because you're a disgrace to your ancestors. You're a bummy ass, basic ass, powerless ass bitch who wish that she had all the glory that her ancestors had, if they had it. But with that being said, see, I'm kind of going other places. I'm kind of going other places that I'm not really trying to go into. People are sharing information about the Grand Canyon, which is located, it runs through a lot of states. We'll say Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll say Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado. They're starting to reveal, which has been around for thousands of years. Anybody who have any type of esoteric information knows this to be true because we were taught this. We've seen this with our own eyes. We've seen documents. We've seen, of course, revised documents, but we've seen stuff with our own eyes that they found mummies in the Grand Canyon. They found Buddha temples. They found statues that they also found over there in Egypt. And of course, we go into copying, we go into duplication. And that's why I said everything is reversed. Everything is reversed. You have the Mississippian deltas. I want you to look into that. Why are Greek fraternities and sororities so big in America? Hello. Why is it that Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, certain parts of Colorado, and Texas is excluded? Because, of course, Texas is its own little thing. Texas, also known as the portal. There's a fire that you go through. For those who know anything about Latin, Texas is very similar to the word Tejas, which means fire in Latin. Texas is the gateway to get to the other side. So there's things that started out in Mexico, going into Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, and Texas was the passage that certain people took to go into the Louisianas, Mississippis, all the good stuff, even going into the Louisiana Purchase, where it was the French and the motherfucking Americans fighting over fucking Louisiana trade. But see, we won't go into that because those of you who are older, 50, 40 something, you're set in your ways. You were taught history the public way, and you grew off of that. You learned about this stuff in the third or fourth grade, and you're past that. So that information is stored within your subconscious mind, is stored within your memory. And if anybody come with information to correct it or to tell you the truth, you want to fight with them and say, well, bitch, what you know? You younger than me, bitch. You barely learned the shit I learned. Wrong, girl. But I'm going to let you think that. Mama. So going into this, do your research. There's a lot of stuff coming out now about the Grand Canyon having some history. I talked about Havasu, Arizona. We talked about Sedona, why Sedona is a vortex. We talked about Sedona being a vortex. We talked about a whole bunch of cities and states in America that are vortexes. Because everybody wanted to come to this land because this is where the real Egyptians, this is where the real Sumerians, this is where the real tea was at. But they spin a story or narrative and tell you the other shit to have you thinking it's the opposite. So that way, if you are a Black person in your lower self, they brought us from Africa. Africa had everything. And they brought us over here. We didn't want to be here. And what I always say, if you don't want to be here because it's grown women and grown men, and we all know that because I know Black people. If you're somewhere you don't want to be, bitch, you know how to exit the fuck out. Okay? You know how to leave, bounce. So if you didn't want to be here, this ain't your cup of tea and you're not really from here, then why don't you take a plane, back to where it is you feel like you came from? Go over to the Cameroon. That's what you feel like you're from, because that's what they say, you're from Cameroon. Go over there to the Fulani people, girl. Go over there to the Congo Republic. Go over there to, Nigeria. If that's really where you're from and you're connected to, bounce, girl. Bounce. Because the people like me, we know what the tea is. That's how we're not talking about leaving. Our ancestors died here. Our ancestors built this shit. Our ancestors fertilized this land. And people like you and your fucking stupid ass ancestors, we could talk about it, came over here and thought you were going to get some shit and you thought wrong. Because you got a little bit of tea and it revised it for you. And now you think you're enlightened. Oh, we were all on a ship, Mayflower. Oh, this, that. Okay, you go and stick to that storyline, girl. There's real information out there, people, about the history of the Americas. Not just North, not Central, but also South. There's history on that. People talk about why South America looked like a minimized or minimum or a smaller version of Africa, the continent of Africa. I mean, we just gonna keep it at that. Why the Nile River in Egypt goes reverse. It's the only one that flows the opposite direction. Well, that should tell you something I said in there too. Maybe the world is upside down. Who knows? Because a lot of you ain't gonna understand that because you're too busy stuck on Freemasonry and, oh, that's demonic, and ooh, Freemasons, and Beyonce's throwing up the pyramid, and oh my God, 666, and oh girl, the Illuminati, and oh my God, y'all, Cardi B is the Illuminati, and she sacrificed her cousin. And I'm just like, do you even know your own history? Because it appears to me that your grandfather sacrificed your ass. That's what appears to me. So is Cardi B any different if she did sacrifice her cousin? Is she any different from your grandfather? How about you motherfuckers that had ancestors that were snitches? Massa, it wasn't me. It was Johnny Boy over here lying, bitch. You over to get some of that good old poo-tang pie. The master's daughter, honey, she a beautiful ass, honey. Isabel, she over there looking beautiful and shit, honey, with her nice little wavy hair, girl. You wanting to try something different. So you sneak into that motherfucking house and get some of that poo-tang pie and then lie, because you know the master's gonna whoop your motherfucking ass, nigga. And lie and say, it wasn't me, master. No, sir. It was John Boy. John Boy didn't do shit because John Boy was happy. He was happy with his Aboriginal tea. He was happy with his woman that he had. Hell, if he didn't have a woman, he was okay. He was okay with playing with himself, and he was okay with that. But yo con artist ass grandfather, yo messy ass, and that's why some of y'all messy now, because y'all grandparents are messy. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all ancestors was messy as fuck. They were lying ass, conniving ass motherfuckers. They couldn't be a man and a woman and say, yes, I fucked your daughter. What's up, massa? You know, they couldn't say, yes, massa. Yes, I had your wife too. They weren't man enough for that. They didn't die for the truth, bitch. They lied. They fucking lied and got Johnny Boy taken out. So now we have a reversing of the roles. That's what revealing is, the process of revelation. They said the world is ending because the world is reversing. Because the world was one way, right to left, and then they made it left to right. And now we're returning back from right to left, and people are having some type of disturbance within the spirit because they don't know. Their higher self is saying this is the way we should go. And the Lord self said, no, because I was taught that a man should only be with a woman. I was only taught that black should be with black. I was only taught that the Egyptians was over there in Africa. They went over here in America. I was taught, Mystic, that, little boys don't do that. I was taught that little girls don't do this. Mystic, I was taught that your penis size determined how big your manhood was. Mystic, I was taught that if a woman didn't have a kid, she wasn't really a woman. So now there's some issues going on. So then you're having a fight within yourself. There's a war going on. And you have stupid ass spiritualists who are supposed to be teachers saying, you fight with yourself because the white man made you breed with two different tribes that were fighting with each other. So this is why you have mental illnesses. No, bitch, you have mental illnesses, bitch, because you have the truth and you have a motherfucking lie that's been made into the motherfucking truth. You have the truth, which you know the truth to be. And bitch, you were taught something and you held on to that shit. And that's what I said before. A lot of these black spiritualists don't want to be white. They talk about white folks so bad that they actually speak the rhetoric that the master taught to the slave. They're actually giving the viewers on YouTube the same shit the slave masters gave to the motherfucking slaves. So then you start to see it for what it is and say, bitch, it's because that bitch is mentally enslaved. That bitch is still going through some type of mental enslavement. And if you are still mentally enslaved, you are not mentally freed. And if you are mentally enslaved, that means you're also spiritually enslaved. And in order for you to be a spiritual leader, you have to be spiritually free. And there's no way you can be spiritually free speaking about mental enslavement, about a past that you are just making up because you didn't experience it. You did not experience that. A lot of black folks in America, and we're going to talk about the East Coast people because some of y'all really just make me say that's a damn shame. But also going into this too, some of y'all are also from the South. You're not originally from New York. You're not originally from, the Philly area or Connecticut or Massachusetts. But these areas have very powerful people, including certain parts of the Carolinas as well. They had very powerful people of color who knew their role, who also had, slaves, and they had people working for them. But we're not going to call them slaves. They were called servicemen. Okay. And then you got people out here, like I said, what would you know? The white man had us enslaved. Well, girl, bye. You had him also enslaved. You had his ass feeding for that black punani to where he was coming to the projects, honking that damn horn. Beep, beep. Where's the next hot black mom? I want some of that black putang. Where that black putang? Girl, bye. But now you out here, bro. When they had us beat up, they had us tied down. You did too. You did too. You did too. You did too, girl. Oh. Okay. Ooh, honey, we got this. The alarm went off. I can't go any further than this. The alarm went off. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. Seek and you shall find. Come on, wait a minute. Let me pull up the scripture right here because people want to talk about the Bible and shit. And, you're spiritual and God and spirits. And, why not ask your ancestor before religion came over here? What was she doing? What was he doing? If you connected to your ancestors, bitch, ask them that. Ask them what they were doing, honey. The Bible says, let's get this scripture, honey. Let's get this scripture right here. Okay. We're going to, come on, Matthew. Let's go into Matthew, honey. Let's go into Matthew, honey. We love Matthew. I'm going to name my son Matthew, honey. Anybody out there by the name of Matthew or Matthias, give me a call. 1-800-Mystic knows it all. Ow. Let's give you these scriptures, honey, before I look at this video, honey. We got Matthew 7, verse 6 to 11. Ow. Come on, let's go. It says, do not give dogs what is sacred. And dogs, not in this right here. Not dogs like this. Not this dog right here. They talk about your nigga. The Bible right here, Matthew, see, Matthew knew it all. Matthew said he knows your niggas. See, your niggas, bitch. He said, do not give dogs what is sacred. See, y'all out here popping and locking and giving these men that punani, and you men too. Y'all out here giving, because these females could be dog too. Bastards are male dogs and bitches are female dogs. You're out here giving these women these golden penises. Well, you be giving goddesses like me those golden penises, honey. Okay, hello. You know, you out here giving these bitches and these bastards shit that is sacred. And you wonder why your shit fucked up. Do not throw your pearls to motherfucking pigs. And some of y'all out here eating pig, talking about something. We can eat pork. Pigs are intelligent. Okay. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Now, I also feel like this scripture right here is talking about me and how I give to people, and people just don't take it for what it is. Because it says, do not give to dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. That means, bitch, what you give them, bitch, they don't respect it. Pigs and dogs don't see value in a motherfucking thing. So I'm going to start calling y'all pigs and motherfucking dogs, the ones who want to disrespect me. You old piglet ass. I already called my haters piglets, but I think the ones I get along with, I'm going to call y'all motherfucking dogs. You bitch, you bastard. No, let me stop. It says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be open. Which of you, if your sons ask for bread, will give him a stone? A lot of you motherfuckers would. That's what these YouTubers, when they're giving y'all stones, y'all ask for bread, they're giving y'all stones. Or if he asks for a fish, you will give him a snake. Come on, Matthew. You talk about these YouTube spirituals now. If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? I know that's right. All I'm saying is, bitch, asking it will be given, seeking it will be found. Honey, you asking for a teacher, you asking for truth, and I want to know the light, bitch. The Spirit will always give you motherfucking light. The Spirit will always give you fucking truth, and you will always see truth for what it motherfucking is. You got haters out here so boggled up, girl. They got steam growing, bitch. Wigs been online. They're not getting no sleep because they stressing. They trying to dig up shit that ain't really there. They're trying to look up criminal record that ain't there. They're trying to find shit that ain't there. When we all know that shit, what it is. You're not going to find shit because ain't nothing out there. Bitch, I give thanks and honors to my ancestors. I give thanks and honors to those spirits who opened the door for me to come into this third dimension and be everything that I am. I give honors and praise to my ancestors for allowing me to be transgendered and being different. Because I was just a straight up woman or a straight up man. Imagine what type of world I'll be living in, what type of lifestyle would have took upon. How about that? And although they think that homosexuals and transgenders are all hoes and promiscuous and con artists and liars and thieves, bitch, not this one over here, because I've been rooted, bitch, long before the long before the motherfucking tree sprouted out the motherfucking ground. So I just give thanks to my ancestors, and I give thanks for those who link up with me and their ancestors for letting that be possible. I give thanks to all my supporters, my sponsors, yes, and their ancestors and their spirits for allowing this connection to be possible. Yes, honey, for allowing their spirits to connect with my spirits, and for all of our spirits to sit down together and conjugate in a healthy way. I give thanks and honors to, of course, hey, you know what? Matthew was talking about your ass, but you a dog. You better calm the fuck down. I'm on YouTube. Let me spank that ass. The spirit that have you acting crazy tonight. 1 for the spirit, 2 for the show. Let me spank that fucking spirit out of you, honey. Let me clean this motherfucker. He got a spirit up in him. He got a motherfucking spirit up in him. Let me go ahead and clean this out over here. He got a motherfucking spirit, a disruptive spirit. Stand that ass on that. Let's go ahead and clean that spirit up off of you. I don't give a damn. You come over here trying to mess with my YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and clean that spirit up off of you. You gotta get it cleansed up off of you. Ha. Let's go ahead and cleanse up off of you, honey. Get this motherfucking spirit cleansed up off you. Let me get, where my holy water at? Let me go ahead and anoint you with oil. Because you just, pray up in his name, Baba. Father God, Baba. Pray up over him. Get the spirit up out of him because he's using him. The enemy's got him working. I don't give a damn. The enemy's got him working. He trying to fuck up my YouTube channel. Fuck! Spirit, get him cleansed. Ow, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get about this motherfucking dog. You're not welcome in this dog. Let me get this motherfucking spirit up out of you. You got a spirit up in you. Let's get this spirit up out of you. Let's cleanse it out, honey. Oh, Celestine, please clean this dog. He got some nasty spirits up in him, honey. It's probably on his feet because he stepped in some shit earlier. Somebody else's dog brought that shit up in his house. Cleanse the shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give. You trying to attack me? You trying to attack me? Get this motherfucking spirit up out of you. Ah! Get that spirit up out of you. Open up that crown chakra. Ow! Get that spirit up out of that ass, honey. Let me go ahead and get you some other tea right now. You gotta motherfucking get cleansed, honey. Let me go give you a bath. You need some eucalyptus water, honey. You need some eucalyptus water because you're doing too much. You need to calm down. Okay? Don't act shook now. Don't act shook now. He's shook, honey. This is what the spirits look like when you exercise them out. Go! Get out, spirit! Go! Get out! Ow! Let's exercise these spirits about this motherfucker because they're using you. Don't let them use you, motherfucker. I know it's a shook. Look at his tail. He's shook. He is shook, honey. He is shook. He said, bitch, you tried it, honey. We're going to start cleaning that spirit up out of you, honey. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn on this damn fan, honey. I got a little hot up in here. Honey. Let's turn this fan on down. Give me a minute. Let me turn this fan on down, honey. I want to rotate and shit. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on, nigga. Come on. Okay. Woo! Yeah, you need to calm down. Let me give y'all two more scriptures, honey, before I go. It says, Proverbs 17:22 says, a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. See, I keep telling my friends out there when they're going through, turmoil and just they get so depressed. I said, you gotta shake that up off of you, girl, because that depression will cause you sickness and that depression will lead to your death. And so a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. And also let's go into Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1-8. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to be healed. A time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Know that all things happen according to the higher plan of the Most High. And what I love about that, which also lead me to a whole nother thing too right here. Can we get into this tea right here? Because I think people don't know this scripture neither. So y'all got to get into the whole Bible. Fuck just only the Psalms. So Isaiah 41:10. I love Isaiah too. Isaiah talked about the eunuchs and the transgenders and the homosexuals and the prophets. Hey Isaiah, we love Isaiah, honey. We love him, honey. It says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And I love about Isaiah 41:10 because it also speaks about how God has a left hand. He said, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So he's also saying, I have a crooked ass left motherfucking hand. Well, I give praise and honor to that God right there, honey. Yes, honey, Adonai, honey, Yes, honey, E-I-O-A. Hello, honey, ha. Sadikio, honey. Hello. Yes, honey, give praise to the God who have the righteous right and the crooked left. Telling y'all, get y'all a Gemini. Y'all need to get y'all a Gemini, honey. Anyway, let me go. Let me scroll on down and see people before I go. Honey, ow! Come on. Hey, Plain Care. Hey, Gypsy Goddess. Come on, Joey. Hello, Joey. Yes, honey. Yes, credentials. How are you doing? Come on, Joey. Thank you. Plain Care. Yes, real knowledge is your DNA. That's right. That's right, honey. You're either born with it. That's it. Now, this I always tell people too. Everything that you read will enhance what you already have. A dummy who has ignorance in their DNA cannot be trained to be smart or be wise, girl. I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe that, honey. You could throw 20 books at a bitch, and the bitch if it ain't in her to be wise, it ain't gonna happen. As you can see on YouTube, motherfuckers say, well, I'm 52, I'm 52. Bitch, what have you done these 52 years? Because I'm still trying to figure it out. But of course, we know why, because it's not in your DNA to be a boss bitch. It's not in your DNA to be a queen. You know, a lot of them people thinking because you black that you are a king and you're a queen, but there are white people out there that are kings and queens, Hispanic people that are kings and queens, Asians that are kings and queens, bitch. I be damn, girl, if you think that you're a king queen just because you black, bitch, please. They have black and white peasants. They got Hispanic peasants. Bitch, you, girl, bye. Girl, bye. It takes more than just that to be a fucking king or queen. Girl, bye. So anyway, I know that a lot of people are not meant to be, they're not meant to be in a higher place. It is what it is. And if you are wanting to know, yes, I just woke up like 2 hours ago. Yeah. Let me wake up, bitch. Let me wake up. You know, let me wake up, bitch. Yes, I just woke up. Let me wake up. You know, thanks to my people. Mwah. Anyway, come on. Yes, honey. Thank you. Thank you, 1111. I love your life and I love your brain, honey. Yes, come on, honey. I'm a reflection of you, 1111. Literally, honey. We love it, honey. Show off those gaps. I love it. I love it, honey. People with gaps will always keep it real. We talk too much. That's fine, bitch. We'll tell you how we feel and we don't give a fuck, bitch. Tell me if you want to. Tell me if you want to. Bitch, what? Bitch, when the teeth are down, bitch, you hide shit. Girl, bye. Whether I had a gap tooth or not, bitch, I'm gonna talk. Bitch, if I had a teeth miss, I'll still be open there about two, bitch. Be like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Okay. Ah. Ow. Yes, honey, solitude is a trait of either God or beast. That's right. Come on, Jay. That's right. You love your solitude too. Come on, 1111. Yes, honey. All magic is melanin. How about that? Right. It is. Because we talk about the moon creates melanin, and melanin is another form of honey. Honey. For those who know Spanish, miel is honey. I and E are interchangeably. So I-E together is just double words. But mel, okay, Miel is Mel. M-E-L, M-I-L, M-I-E-L, M-E-I-L, same motherfucking word. Can we talk about it? Any word that you spell, you can spell it with A-E-Y-O-U and sometimes Y-I. Look, think about it. Where there's an O in a letter, you can replace it with a Y and it will still be spelled or pronounced the same motherfucking way. I'm telling y'all, they taught us in school how to cast spells, but people don't pay attention to that, honey. We so caught up in the correct spelling and the correct pronunciation according to our own experiences of how to say things. Girl, my tongue is wider than yours. It's probably thicker than yours. And girl, we're just going to say things differently. We're going to pronounce things differently. It is what it is. Some of us know one language. Some of us know several languages. Bitch, if you know more than one language, you might twist up and say what this is. And oh, well, that's not what it is. Mystic is this. That's fine. Bitch, I speak more than one language. Get into that tea, bitch. In some languages, bitch, all I know how to do is cuss people out, bitch, and call people motherfucking names. So that's why I try to keep it cute. But it is what it is. But you only know English, girl. You should know English to the fucking gods if you know English. If English is your only language, bitch, you should know everything under the sun and how to say it correctly in motherfucking English. Okay. Anyway. Hey, bust the candle. Come on, you did not like math in school, me neither. Cats mean protection. That's right. Come on, Dad. It does. Cats also mean ancestors, honey. Your ancestors come through in the form of a cat. Ooh, shout out to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was such the character of Michael Jackson was just such a phenomenal being. You know, he was Hanuman. You know, people say he wanted to be a woman. No, honey, he was Hanuman. You know, I love that. He was Hanuman, which people don't really talk about. Chalisa. Yes, honey. And, you know, he was definitely spiritually inclined. He gave respect to the Egyptians. And, you know, I just love it, honey. You know, growing up in Encino Hills, you know, hey, Encino, California, we love it out there, honey. And he was just magical. Michael Jackson is magical. He was named after Archangel Michael. You know, we just love that about Michael. You know, it was just, he was so amazing. And, Yes, Michael. Yes, honey. Yes, so he had a lot of cats and Black Panthers. Bassett, hey. Yes, honey, Bassett. He had a lot of Bassett and Seckmates. He had Seckmates, Bassett's, a lot of his other teeth. There's some other cat dates too that people don't really talk about. He had him. He just, yeah, he wanted to, he had very feline features. And, it is what it is. So, yeah, we love Sister Mikael, honey. Come on, Callie Lynn. Long time no see, Callie Lynn. How you doing, Callie Lynn? Yes, honey. Yes. The library was my second home, too. I kid you not. My mama was like, where you at, library? Where you at? You weren't at home all day. I was in the library, girl. Look what books I got. And my mom was like, what? Like, I taught myself how to read musical sheets. I was in choir. I was in music. But I taught myself how to read musical sheets from the fucking library. Like, girl, nobody ever went to a part of the library. Like, girl, oh my God. I'm telling you, the library is amazing. It's amazing. Come on, Rose. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Yes. Well, America's the new Rome. At first it was, before that, because we talked about Rome trying to invade other parts of the world. We know that. But America was, ancient Egypt. But, we won't go into that, let other people tell it the way they want to say it. Yes, honey, some people are naturally hungry for knowledge. That's right. Come on. Yes, we not going anywhere in the spirit. We know where we're here. That's right. Come on, Joe. Come on, Jay. Yes, Jay. Come on, honey. Yes, we all know Beyonce's a witch, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, Beyonce is a witch, but everybody's a witch. Beyonce is a real witch, though, because this is a part of her family. She was a part of that. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Merci avec mes mola. Yes, honey. She's a part of that tea right there. Beyonce actually looked like her great-great-grandmother, actually. Her grandmother's mother. That's crazy. She looked just like her, too. They have that same Ethiopian type of nose, that type of nose, that Ethiopian type of nose. They have the same. I said, come on, Beyonce, Beyonce. I'm going to meet Beyonce one day. I'm not going to share it with nobody, though. I'm going to meet Beyonce one day, and I promise I'm not going to share it with nobody. I don't share all my meetings with people, but I'm going to meet Beyonce one day. I'm going to share with nobody. Beyonce gonna come out there to my home, my land. She gonna come out to get some spiritual teas. Ow! Because I don't need nothing for her spiritually. She gonna come out here and get us some of that good old spiritual loving, by this Mookse, honey. Come on over here and get some of this, Beyonce. And she needs a transgender spiritualist. A lot of y'all need transgender spiritualists. So you got these women out here that got fucked up pussies telling y'all that y'all only need to go to them. You got niggas out here that got shit on their penises and nutsacks telling you to go to them. Bitch, you need you a transgender like this up over there. Bitch, you need you a two-spirited mystic over there, bitch, so we can tell you what it really is. Come on, get you some of this, Beyonce. Come on, give me a call, Beyonce. Honey, I'll give you a discount, Beyonce. Beyonce, fuck that, Beyonce. I'll do it for free. Because Beyonce, I know you like that. I know you got it like that, girl. I'll do it free. Just let me see that Oshun room that you got. Just let me see that room that you got over there with Oshun, honey. Let me see that room, Beyonce. I seen it, girl. I seen it spiritually. I want to see it physically. Let me see those big old double wooden doors. I love that about Beyonce. She don't think I know that about her ass, though. Yeah. I need to start doing my celebrity readings and shit. People out there talk about shit they think they know. Let me do some celebrity readings and stuff. Anyway. Yes, honey. Yes. Come on, Star. Like the whole Black and Latino Hebrew Israelite movement talk about how they from Israel, then go to Israel and get hanged. Right. Hello, Star. Then they think that the Israelis over there invaded and took over. You don't know your history. I advise you to go into the rural towns. I keep telling y'all go down there to New Orleans to get some of that good old ancient voodoo shit. But the real shit is not in New Orleans. It's on the outskirts of New Orleans, girl. The real shit is in the rural area because they said, motherfucker, y'all gonna bring your ass over here and y'all gonna commercialize shit. Because you got motherfuckers down in New Orleans that are originally from, the islands. They're originally from New York. They're originally from, other parts. They moved on into New Orleans. And now they got shops down there talking about they connected to this, da. And they give y'all that commercialized bullshit. You want to get the real shit, girl, you go out there to the rural parts of Louisiana, like Natchitoches. You go out there to, Covington, Franklinton. You go out there to the rural parts, bitch, to where if you speeding, bitch, and you think you're going to be, girl, actually you can't speed out there because there's no damn sidewalks out there, girl. Nothing but dirt roads and shit, girl. Railroad tracks and dirt motherfucking roads, girl. But you get out there to the real parts of Louisiana and get that real tea out there, bitch. And even Texas, Alabama, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, people out there that going to the big parties. Let me go out here to the big areas and get that magic shit. No, girl, that's where the commercialized people are at. You want to get that real shit, go to the rules. Same thing with California. Y'all go down here to LA. And people don't really talk about the witches over there in San Francisco, but we all talk about the witches over there in LA. Y'all go to LA, y'all go to these spiritual shops along the waters. Shout out to the witches out there in Malibu. Hey, witches out there in Malibu. And along the strip, Rodeo Drive and all that good stuff, girl. We know y'all. Hey, girl. Yes, honey. Yes. Hey, girl. We know about y'all. And up there in the hills, Studio City, University City, Encino Hills and all that good stuff. Yeah, bitch, we know about y'all, honey. Calabasas and shit. Yeah, yes, Jewish witches. But y'all don't really talk about the people up there in, Isleta, Goleta. You don't talk about Santa Barbara. Y'all really talk about the witches over there in Coalinga. Y'all don't talk about the witches over there in Fresno. Y'all don't talk about the witches over there in Clovis. Y'all don't talk about the witches over there in Murphy's, Mariposa, Copperopolis, Mountain House, Farmington, because that's where the real motherfuckers are at. The ones that really, and then the bitches out here, let me not call y'all bitches, but the bitches out there, no, fuck that. The bitches out there, because it's not beloved. Out there, over there, y'all come over here in these small cities to get the shit. Y'all say, let me take back to LA what I got over here. I know about y'all because the lady told me. The lady out there over there in Exeter, she talking about how y'all go over there and y'all mine the shit over there. Y'all go over there to LA and y'all sell the shit for $50 fucking dollars and $100 and y'all pay $2 with the hoe. Like, not with the hoe, but you know what I mean? Like, girl. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to get in where you fit in, but y'all need to learn how to pay respect to the smaller motherfuckers because that's where it's really at. The ones that are really connected to nature, though, out here walking barefoot, laying on grass, taking naps outside, doing our work outside, really doing our work outside, not just getting on YouTube, acting like we're going to a creek and burning candles on YouTube and then, hey, y'all, I'm outside doing a witch. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody doing that. That's very disrespectful. You don't take cameras where sacred places are at. You don't do it. That's why when you go to any part of any sacred place, they tell you no cameras. Hello? Anybody ever visit any sacred land in any part of the world, they would tell you no cameras and they'll have it roped off. Hello? Bitch, they don't play that. Girl, that's disrespectful. So you're not going to be out here taking pictures to graveyards and fucking, hey, y'all, we out here doing a ritual showing cow tongue and shit, not knowing your ass could get locked up for that. Because you could sacrifice for ritual practice, but bitch, let somebody say that there's something else going on and they come and investigate you. Ain't nothing worse than being investigated, girl, because they interrogate your life, they watch your life, they pick apart your life, and it just it is what it is. So bitch, you don't even want no red flags over there. So don't send out no pictures of that. Don't talk about it. Let people, show people some things, maybe sometimes, maybe show them some things and say, can you guess what's up in here? But you don't really come out and say, hey, y'all, or let's guess what's up in here. You don't say, hey, y'all. You don't say, hey, y'all, we got us some raccoon bones over here. Okay, girl, go ahead if you want to. Go ahead, bitch. Get caught up if you want to. Poo-tang pie. I'm so sick of it too. I am too. Spirit is literal. That's right. Anubis, the black dog of destruction. Ow. Yep. He definitely needs to be. Listen, now he calm. You relax. You taking a nap. Take a nap for me. You taking a nap now, boy. Yeah. Look at him. He just think he's so cute, y'all. Let me check out him. He think he's so cute. Look at him. I got to make sure I don't show too much. Look. He looking kind of scared. You scared? You scared? You need to take a bath. You look like a chihuahua from this view. You look like a chihuahua from that view. Turn that way right there. Turn back over. Turn back over. Let me see. You look like a chihuahua from that view. Can I see you? Turn back. Can you turn back that way? You look like a chihuahua from that other view. Let me see that chihuahua side. Look, he getting old, y'all. Y'all see his gray hair? He getting old. My baby getting old. Look at him. He getting old, honey. Look at him. Look like a damn rat. Look at this rat, motherfucker. You rat, bitch. You look like a motherfucking rat right now. Look at him, nigga. Look like a damn rat. Look at that. Get all up in that damn mug. What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a booger? Let me get that booger out that nose, honey. What the hell is that? You look like a camel. Mm-mm. That area looked like a damn bear. He looked like a bear right there. My next dog, I'm gonna call her Bear. Her name is gonna be Bear. Well, let's see. Yes, honey. Come on. Thank you, honey. Mel Melanin. Come on. You rang. Come on, Melly. I did I start Melly. Come on, Melly. Yes, I love Panthers and Jaguars. We love it too. Yes, honey. Freya's evolves with cats. Also, the lion goddess Minhet, the lion god Epidamok, Tefnut, the lion goddess of moisture. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. You're well versed in that tea. What does the nose jobs mean? Nose jobs mean this, right? I don't know. Which mean actual nose job, breaking the nose in? I don't know. I don't know, honey. Beyonce knows she's branded to just come on, honey. You got to go to nature. That's the magic. That's right, honey. Especially in college, they'll get your ass hard for animal abuse. Right, honey. Don't post rituals. Come on, Jay. Motherfuckers be out here talking about some, we got hot. We got some, well, y'all, there's some type of indigenous creature. And it's like, you sure those ain't black cat bones, bitch? Are those black cat bones, bitch? I want to talk about something really quickly. Do y'all remember, for those of you who are from my other YouTube channel, because I feel like this person is connected with these people on YouTube, and I feel this. Remember, and not the people we're talking about. Remember my other channel when we were doing something about someone with initials KJ, and we did a reading live on camera, and I said that I was getting a sense of dirty, nasty witchery. Like this person's mother or supposed mother was doing spiritual stuff, and she does some nasty shit, like pedophilia stuff. Like what I was seeing, it was animal stuff. It was a whole bunch of just nasty shit. Like even right now, thinking about it, I smell like cat. Like I smell cat. I smell like some other weird shit. Remember I was talking about that? You remember Plank Hair? Do you know that it has come out recently in the past few months that this person is involved in witchcraft? And this person has been doing like some real heavy black magic shit. And like, it's crazy, Plank Hair. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Plank Hair. It's crazy. And when I was doing my stuff on that, people were like hating. I got so many emails. I got threats from people. I got people telling me stuff. And I keep telling y'all, I'm not afraid of none of these basic ass people, for the simple fact is that I was a part of some stuff that goes beyond what they're even able to do. The people that I was involved with have the ability to pull up everything about your life, your mama's life, your daddy's life. All they need is your name. They can pull a social security number. They can pull addresses. They can pull everything they need to pull. That's how I know that one of these YouTubers out here who is a man, but he's being paid by one of these organizations to do what he do, because the information that he's gotten on people is not public record at all. So I'm like, he's connected to some stuff, but that's why I said I'm very smart in what I'm doing, because I know exactly what you can do and what you shouldn't do. And that's why a lot of people, do other things. Shout out to Toni Braxton for doing what she does. But anyway, in the sense of, getting things in other people's name and not, not putting it out there so people can't trace it back. Anyway, so but that came out. But I'm going to finish it with this. So I was supposed to leave like 15 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, actually. When I was younger, I saw an advertisement in the newspaper. Now, this sounds crazy what I'm about to tell y'all, but I want y'all to understand. In the next couple of months, we're going to talk more about this, okay? Because I'm going to be where I need to be at, and then I'll be more protected, more secured, and I can open up more about my past with you all. Because there's a lot of new people on here that don't know anything about me. I'm not connected to none of these YouTubers in any way, shape, or form. We're not brothers and sisters. We're not part of the same spiritual process. They were not taught what I was taught spiritually. They were not part of any type of organization that's American based. And definitely not no damn European base or African base, because bitch, they'll be over there. They'll spend time over there. You'll live your life over there. That's what you do when you're initiated into a spiritual path. You don't stay in a country or world that's outside of where you should be at. And anyone who's into voodoo, like Haitian voodoo, or actually go to Africa, you know about this. You live there for months. You stay there. You spend your time there. And you even go back and forth so many times out of year. You just don't stay in America. So how people have been initiated into voodoo or Santeria, as they say, but never been to any of these countries and don't go back regularly, I don't know. But I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out how that's even possible. But whatever, I guess you want to act like you're something that you're not. Who knows? But I seen a newspaper because when I was 16 years old, actually I just turned 15. I was 15. Yes, I just turned 15. I was like 15 and like 3 or 4 months after 15. I seen a newspaper article for something, and I wanted to become an entrepreneur, right? I said, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to own my own business. I want to make my own money. I don't want to be a bum. I want to be the person that's going to, I'm going to be the person that's going to take care of my mom and give my mom everything she always wanted that she couldn't have when she was a kid. Because, of course, as kids, as adults, you fight for what you did not have for as a kid, right? So if you were a kid and you were broken, you were struggling, you didn't have shit, as an adult, you appreciate. So you save, you build, and you splurge on yourself every now and then, right? So I said, I'm going to take care of my mom and give my mom what she needs and what she didn't have when she was a kid, because they didn't have the opportunity or the knowledge or whatever. So I actually, met a person, and the person took me to an event, and so fun, so great. So just, oh God, it was so great. I met all these millionaires and billionaires, and oh my God, it was just amazing. And they were just like, oh my God, yeah. They were just so nice. But I'm like, something just don't feel right. And I'm not going to tell the story to story or everything verbatim. I'm just going to tell you little highlights. So the year prior to this, I was connected into stuff because I went to high school with this girl. We'll call her Sabi. We'll call her Sabi, Sabby. That'll be her nickname. And, Sabi was like, hey, boo, we're this or that. And anyway, I got caught into some stuff, but I got up out of that. But I guess Spirit said, bitch, let's go higher up. So I see this newspaper article. I respond to this company, which I would not mention because a lot of people know about this company. And I don't want anything to happen to me in that sense. That's why I said once I'm out of California, I can talk about what I'm talking about. People who's on my other channel, we've been talking about this for 3 or 4 years now. Once I'm out of California, I can freely talk about, because I'm slowly weaning myself out of the process. So either way, I got involved in something. It was nice. They were just like, hey, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. I went home with one of the high money makers, beautiful house, actually, beautiful house in the west part of Sacramento. Beautiful house, just beautiful. And months went on. I got deeper into the process, learned more stuff about the business, but there was a flip side to the business. And I'm just like, this make a lot of motherfucking sense, because there's no way that people became millionaires and made $50,000 a month or make $50,000 a month just to do it. There's definitely a process, and people have you thinking that working hard physically is what's gonna give you success, but it's not gonna give you success. Working hard physically is not gonna give you success. It's gonna drain you. It's gonna break you down, and it's not gonna do anything but remind you that you are a slave. Working hard spiritually, which is inner work, is what allows you to step up. It's what allows you to make your way higher up in society, higher up in the pyramid, quote unquote, what other people say. But I've seen some crazy shit, experienced some crazy shit, coming to find out that these two people or these two organizations were actually connected. There's just different aspects of this organization, society, whatever you want to call it. They have medical people, they have, teachers, scholars, they have musicians, it's all broken down. Mathematicians, scientists, even field runners, foot runners, workers, peasants, people that just do the crazy shit and don't really get paid for it. They do it for free. Oh, well, they get paid for it because they get protection, but that's it. So I even looked at like some of these documentaries of like celebrities that were part of certain things, and I saw connections to that. Like, I don't think that's the same concept because I read books on that belief, but I'm like, it's the same thing, like the stalking and the watching and seeing what you're doing and attacking you. And I was under attack and I didn't even know I was under attack because I simply just left. Like there was nothing, there was no fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna expose your ass, your mama, your mama, your mama. But I learned, as in anything, when you learn secrets to businesses, that's why even going into Burger King, McDonald's, and all that good stuff, if you learn what's in McDonald's food, they're not gonna let you walk out. That's not gonna happen. Like you're gonna forever be a part because you have the secret ingredients that you could expose to other businesses who could then in return copy and ultimately put McDonald's out of business. So I learned stuff, and I believe there's one other person that actually, got out of it, on that level. But on this level, I was the youngest person that got involved with this business where I even was honest to the person because I lied. I told this guy that I was 18 years old. I said I'm 18. And then, when everything was shown to me, I was like, hey, I'm not really 18. I'm 16. And then I'm like, well, I'm not really 16. I'm actually this. So I had to get permission from my mom to actually start doing the business. But not only was the permission from my mom, the permission to start the business, but also that was given permission, kind of like a conservator, for me to also go into other stuff. No, there was like no child molestation going on. No, I was not a part of no shit like that. But there was things that I know was going on that I could have been a part of, and I was not a part of it. And I'm so thankful for that. So that's how I look at these people on YouTube and even like these fake stories of like Teal Swan, about being these occults and shit. You look at it and you're just like, okay, I see some of the roots. I see some of the things that could be similar. You're saying like, I see it. But then you're looking and you're like, no, bitch, you're exaggerating. And then to be open about it, show your face on camera, come into this on the news where everyone is watching, and to show your face and give your name and to say, I'm from Trinidad, Colorado. And for people could easily trace that shit back because we're in an age of information that can easily trace it back and see who were your teachers and who mentored you. So then get them caught up in shit to then expose all that. Like, bitch, you gotta be lying. You gotta be making this shit up. Because even with me, I dread talking about it. I feel safe enough to mention some of the parts of the story and some of the parts of what I experienced, but to fully come out and just say, yes, Peter Pepper Pike Detector, Adriana Alexandrite, like to just start throwing out names and yes, they were connected to this and she looked like this and they also operated this. They also opened this up, which allowed this and that. And they also funded the Christian church. And there's two churches in particular, and I can name one of them are in LA, one of them are here, that they all worked. They always wanted to go to, and they always did it, and everybody worked together. Like for me to do that, bitch, I would have to like literally say, this is my final testament. And really have to go, because at the end of the day, I'm here. Or I could do what I've been preparing to do for the past 3 years. I can definitely do what I've prepared to do. Friends, some of my friends are in on it. I'm actually going to discuss with my mom as well, because she's asking if she could be a part of something, and I'm telling her exactly why we're doing what we're doing. So it has to be very low key on her end too. But like I said, what I'm doing, I'm going to be able to actually come out and talk about what I want to talk about with protection, not only physically, but spiritually. And I can share some stuff. And of course, names will not be dropped. But like I said, when it comes down to this, I'm just telling you now, people, you've had the opportunity to meet up with me and say, who. Now it's going to be a whole other process. It's going to be a whole other process, even going into how some of us, we talked about me doing like a tour and me going around doing speaking events and talking to people. Like right there, that's what have been postponing this stuff because I freely do what I do. I meet people. I've been out to Tennessee. I met people that have come into California. I've been to people's houses. They could have been connected with these people. I don't know. I don't know. They could have definitely got my ass together and say, oh, yeah, that's a bitch. She gonna talk too much. Let's get her together. So I've kept my mouth shut. I've not talked about stuff. And believe it or not, that video in particular is one video that got my other YouTube channel taken down. A lot of these haters think they got my video taken down because I was talking about them and mentioned their name. YouTube don't give a fuck about that shit. That's public record. I can send YouTube your name and say, Google them, and they shit will pop up. YouTube don't care about that. That's public record. Private shit like your phone number, which is not public unless you pay for it, bitch, that's illegal. But listing legal names, that's not illegal. That's not evasion of privacy. That's not. That's public record. And anybody can get access to that. So YouTube did not shut nobody's YouTube channel down because they mentioned your name in a video or they said this and that. YouTube shut that shit down because I released information on an organization which can blow a lot of shit out for a lot of people and fuck a lot of people up, even some of these YouTubers, because the people that they're underneath are in connections to the groups that I was a part of. And that's the crazy thing about it. So that's why you look at them and you say, well, who's the true enemy here? Is it these little ass men and women that think that they're their own bosses and I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Or is it the people that they're following underneath and it's the role they're playing? I will never break bread with any of these YouTubers I dislike and they dislike me. It could be water under the bridge, but I will never spend my personal time with you. You will never have the ability to sit down with me face to face and get any of this energy. And trust me when I tell you this, if you ever get that opportunity, it's not going to be a good one. It's not going to be a pleasant one. And I'm saying that not out of like threatening or anything, but I'm saying that's what I know. What I'm going to be doing over the next few months, it's going to basically stop a lot of stuff, like me interacting on so many levels. And like I said, coming into personal stuff, it's going to be a process of those personal stuff. And it also depends on, excuse me, I was swallowing, I was breathing at the same time, so it goes. Anyway, it also depends on, in these next few months, what I decide that I want to fully let out. Because, of course, legally, I've been backed up by a legal team of people to talk about what I'm going to talk about. And spiritually, I have spiritual people and spiritual protection that's going to be there with me. And then, of course, like I said, whatever other measures I need to take. Unfortunately, California does not allow certain measures of protection that I need to take. And that's one reason why I'm leaving. There's so many rules in California that a lot of people are not aware of. And this is why a lot of people from California are relocating out, but let people tell you it's something else going on. No. There's just things that people cannot do in California that could incriminate you that a lot of people are not aware of, that they're doing it every day. Same thing with a whole bunch of states. So like I said, with me, I'm a studier. I actually want to be a paralegal. When I was in school, I wanted to be a private investigator. And then I wanted to become a paralegal. Actually, when I was leaving out of high school, I remember I had a little emancipation party. And that was crazy, but I wanted to do that. So I didn't do that, obviously, because I want to be on YouTube. But I did my research. I still have access. They got books out there called The Law for Dummies, or the Legalities of America for Dummies, or The Idiot's Guide to the Laws, and whatever. Like, books like that have helped me with so much information on things. And like I said, I'm going to talk about it because I feel like a lot of people out there are hungry for spiritual knowledge, and there's a right and a wrong way to go about it. Me being experienced and me going through the stuff I've been through, I can teach you things about spiritual stuff that you don't have to make the mistake that I almost made. And I say almost, and that's why I don't really include myself in that, because almost doesn't count according to Brandy. But I've seen things. And I know people that possibly did not make it out. And even going into my best friend, that's what I love about it. People that you love and that you share things with on a deeper level than physical, you notice that you have a lot in common. And my best friend has history in the same situation, but not her directly. She has family members that are a part of that. And it's like crazy to think about it. So I'm like, you got to be chosen to be a part of that stuff. And the only way to be a part of that stuff, you got to have it in your bloodline. So even for people that say that they joined these organizations that I won't mention, yeah, you're going to pay $10,000 to join. You're going to pay $15,000 to continue your membership, because you got to pay to keep your membership up. That's why I came up with the spring equinox and the fraternity thing that I came up with. I got that idea from that. Of course, you're not going to pay $15,000. I think the most is like $950. But either way, you know, it's information that you get that is not public information that you can definitely cite your sources with. I could definitely take the people who are in my new little group, and we could definitely do field trips and go into libraries that are in America with information to get knowledge versus me having people bring it to me and say, well, in order for you to learn this, we got to do this. And, you know, I got it, you want it, and we got to do A, B, C, D. So anyway, I was not into that type of sacrificial type of stuff. And everything comes with a sacrifice, which people don't know. Working hard, you sacrifice your sleep. You sacrifice your time with your family. I know very much about that. Going into time. Time is your hottest commodity, as I talked about. And share as much as you can with your family. When you have family that's willing to ride and die for you, embrace that. My mother is a ride or die. And, you know, that's a beautiful thing. My sister was a ride or die. And, you know, it is what it is. Her time has ended, but of course she's doing beautiful and better things outside of this realm. And, but yeah, like I said, you know, having that support is very, very important because like I said, you do not get back that time. Love your parents, love your siblings, love your children, spend those time with those kids. Fuck YouTube, fuck people on YouTube, fuck drama, oh girl, my kids right here, go sit down, bitch. I'm watching this YouTube video. Like shit like that, girl, you ain't getting that time back. So spend that shit wisely. But like I said, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're doing that I've not been talking about publicly because the haters are always watching and we don't feed the haters. You know, we let them eat the crumbs that they're getting. You know, let them get the dust. You know, let them get the dust, honey. You know, let them get the dust. You know, let them. I was gonna show the dust, but we can't do the dust because the dust over here is valuable, girl. We got ginger root. We got Essa Petita, girl. We got a whole bunch of dust over here, and I want to waste it on blowing it on a bitch. But anyway, yes, come on, Carol. Yes, honey. Books on states everywhere. That's right, honey. You had to just blockade. I know that's right. Haters on the line. There's a hater on the line. Yes, I was online. They always watching, Jay. I'm telling you, they always watch. That's why I gotta mind what I say. I'm not checking on them. I can care what any of their ugly ass, basic broadcasters doing. I'm not into you. I'm not into your look. I'm not into your lifestyle. I'm not into what you got going on. You are beneath me. The Bible says, do not cast your pearls before swine. And I do not do that. I don't entertain. Some people have hit me up, sent me videos. You've even emailed me about things. Posting your pictures. I don't care. You want to be me. That's obvious. We've known that. You want to be me. All you hosts do. You had a spiritualist put on a blonde wig who now dyes her hair blonde. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic, bitch? Isn't that ironic? You had a YouTuber sit on YouTube, put on a little blonde wig. Oh, hi, you know who I am. I'm the blonde transgendered person. You know, do all the little shit. And now she's doing exactly what she was imitating me on. She's putting blonde in her hair, like, you know, dyeing it, putting on a blonde wig. You know, she's putting contacts in her eyes. We know why she's doing that, though. She's not going to talk about it, but we know why. You know, she's doing 8-hour-long video clips. And I said, they want to be me, honey. I don't want to be them. I know they think that, you know, because I'm a transgender woman, they think I want to be them. Bitch, you want to be us. We're real women. You're not. You're a female dog to me. I don't want to be a female dog. Trust when I tell you that. I don't want to be a female dog that lay in her own feces. I can't even say female dog because my dog, I have a dog and my dog is very intelligent. No, you're a female pig, honey. You know, you're a female piglet. All you hoes are female pigs. I don't want to be a female pig, girl. You know, all you good for is to be slaughtered. Bitch, you're not slaughtering me, girl. You're not. Girl, bye. I'm not going to be slaughtered. So, you know, like, girl, bye. You want to be me. You know, I'm fabulous, honey, but not so fabulous because I don't got to spend money to show that I'm fabulous, honey. You know, I don't got to, you know, I don't have to show my bougie side on camera, you know. I don't have to show my bougie side drinking water out of glass bottles, you know. I don't have to show my bougie side on camera. You know, I can drink my Crystal Geyser and, you know, just act like I ain't have shit, you know. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. You know what that is? Mm. Mm. Anywho, honey, I'm very bougie. I mean, I'm not bougie. You know, I could be wearing the MAC, but instead I'm choosing to wear the fit. See that right here? Hello? Fit makeup, honey. You know, I'm very girl. I could be wearing other shit, but I'm choosing to wear a $3 palette. I could buy a new wig and I choose to rock my old stale one, you know, the one I paid $50 for 4 months ago. I'm choosing to rock it. You know, I could definitely buy a human hair wig and or do a hair transplant, bitch. Ugh, I don't even need a hair transplant. But anyway, you know, I could definitely do some tea. I choose not to. I spend my money on healing and casework, and you know, people come to me for casework, and it costs money to, you know, go up into the mountains. I got to pay for gas and shit, rent a car. You know, people don't know neither. When you see me rent a car, 9 times out of 10, I'm going somewhere that I cannot drive my car at because I don't want to put the miles on my car. And that's what people's casework pay for. When you pay that $360, bitch, I'm not just sitting in my house burning candles and that's it. I'm actually going to go do shit. I'm spending gas and time traveling to other parts of California to do what I need to do. You know, it is what it is, girl. Supplies is not free too. So like I said, you know, you come to me for some real work, bitch, you're doing real work. And that's what I spend my money on. Not houses, not stupid shit, labels, and, you know, hey, honey, you know, who, you know, look at my mansion. You know, we're not doing all that. Girl, your money is going on spiritual supplies and spiritual opportunities because shit ain't free. If I want to go down there to Murphy's, California to get some raw crystals, $100, I can get a tour. $800, I can get a tour and actually rub up on the crystals. $1,500, they'll let me take a piece of the crystal home with me, a little piece. $3,000, bitch, I can take a little bigger size of that damn crystal with me. So you do the math. If I need to do some real shit, it costs money to do real casework. And it is what it is. But, you know, like I said, I keep my shit moderate because that's how much it costs. I'm only going to charge you what you need to get what you need to get. We're not going to charge $3,000, which is $1,000 to cover your casework, $1,000 so I can fuck it up, and $1,000 to pay for my bills. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, girl. We're not doing that, girl. Spirit will always take care of you. Shout out to my supporters out there. Mwah. Anyway, Dad, do I have another eye color? You have another eye color? No, I don't. I have brown. Yes. I used to rock green contacts a lot, Taya. A lot. But I do not. I've seen, oh, and I had like brown contacts too, like in July. But literally, Daya, people have actually, this is why I try not to. If you ever see me not get on camera, like if I am ever on, I'm like, I'm not showing my face. Because some people think when I'm not showing my face, I'm like hiding, like I'm over here doing some weird shit. When people are doing energy work, you can see it. You can see the energy work. You can see it on the face. You can see it in the eyes because your eyes is your soul. You can see that shit, right? So there's times where I used to do energy work and I was doing my adult stuff, Daya, and people would ask me, what color are your eyes? And I'll say, they're brown. And I'm seeing brown. Like, I'm like, yeah, they're brown. And they're like, no, they look purple, or no, they look orange, you know, they look red. And I'm like, the white ball look weird? And they're like, no, your actual pupil, like the iris and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, they're brown. But they were saying something I couldn't. And of course, the camera get other things. Your camera has infrared. You know, this is a black mirror. You know, Dad, you took the LK class. Phones and computers and stuff are black mirrors. That's why nothing on camera look the same in person. But let them tell it the camera puts 10 pounds on, it makes you darker, light, and all that shit. No, the camera just picks up energy. If you appear to be 10 times heavier on camera, because I would hate to see what Paris Hilton look like in person. Ooh, Paris Hilton. If the camera put 10 pounds on, I'll hate to see what that bitch look like in person. But the camera just sees things for what it is. The camera, it amplifies energy. That's why you can take pictures of shadows and see shit in it. You can take pictures of darkness, like on camera, you see lights floating around and all that. And my surveillance cameras are actually infrared. That's why I have cameras in the inside of my house and the outside of my house. And I got so many pictures that I'm actually going to cut myself out of because I'm nude, obviously, of like orbs and just other shit, like other things going on. And I told you, my friend, she's been here and we've done work here. And she's like, girl, I gotta go. Like, she freaked out. Like, she left a $200 item here. She's like, girl, you can keep it. You could, that's a donation for me to you. She's like, bitch, I don't want that over here. Because of course, like I said, you know, she's seen some stuff here. We do shit here. When you do energy work, it opens up doors to things. And it's why I said, if you don't know what you're doing, bitch, you gotta be careful. You know, so it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, I only have one eye color. Everything is sacrificed. I was a price paid. That's right. Come on, honey. So you're telling me I won't be able to meet you in person? Well, you can meet me in person, Rose. There's just going to be a different process to meet you in person. So there's not just going to be, oh, hi, I'm available on Monday. Are you in town? Come and see me, y'all. Hey, it won't be that. It will be definitely a bigger process. Like, here's a non-disclosure form. Here's a letter of what we can do, what we are not going to do. I need you to sign this. Like, it's going to be a whole process, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Because, of course, like I said, I got to think about my safety, because a lot of people out there is not up to no motherfucking good. I know people that have had experiences that people don't really talk about on YouTube. People have had experiences on YouTube and off of YouTube. And for me, I'm just like, bitch, who the fuck am I? Like, I have 5,000 viewers on my I have 5,000 people on my other channel. On this channel, I have like less than 1,000 people. That's nothing. There's people out here that got 5 million viewers or 5 million subscribers. 1,000 is like not even, girl, that's like zero, excuse me. That's like 0.5% of the fucking, girl, bye. Like, what? And it's like, girl, people are really like, I really have to be careful of how I move, because people know what they know. They see what they think they see. And they're just like, bam. And God, it's too much. It's crazy. That's why I'm very mindful about what I do. There's certain time I do things. I don't do things all the time. Like I said, I have a home security system. I have weapons. I have cameras. I have people that are in place. And it is what it is. We don't talk about it. I don't show, hey, this is who it is. We don't do it. A lot of people that openly talk about what they got, and you will never see who my people are, because just in case something go down, bitch, you'll know when somebody run up and tackle your motherfucking ass. Bitch, you'll know. You'll know, girl. I can make moves when I want to make moves, but I gotta be very mindful about how I make my motherfucking moves. Who you doing, bitch? It is what it is. Anyway, let me stop. Yes, honey. Come on, Mina. You about to get a wig? You better get a wig, Mina. It'll save your hair. I'm telling you, you're going to have hair when you get older. If you keep a wig on your head, you're going to have hair. Actually, you got to be careful. I'm going to start wearing my my hijabs. Y'all going to start seeing me with my hijabs. That will help me do a lot of stuff. That'll help me, let my hair breathe, let my skin breathe. I can go back into deep conditioning my hair all the time, my skin, all the good stuff. But yes, wigs also can mess up your wig line because it suffocates your hair. Trust me, I know. Anybody who wears wigs, I can tell you that too. I had a friend actually used to wear a lot of wigs. She stopped wearing wigs, and her hair is actually down to her ass now. And, yeah. For me, I love wigs. I'm not going to dye my hair this color. I'm not going to flat iron my hair. I'm not going to add heat to my hair. I'm not going to dye my hair. I'm not going to do anything to my hair to manipulate my hair. So I could do it with wigs. But like I said, I'm gonna start wearing my hijab so I can have my hair down. I could wear it in an afro if I want to. I could, gel it down and wear it down. I could put it in a bun, a light bun, not a heavy bun. Underneath the wig, I got to keep it braided so it's flat. Like right now, there's a bump right there. That's why I really want to get rid of this wig, because it's kind of bushy back there. There's a bump there, and the bump kind of make this hair look fuller in the back. Like, I love it. But with the hijab, I could definitely have that. Like I said, let my hair breathe and just, that's almost being naked, Almost doesn't count. Anyway, so what's the point of stalking and attacking these organizations? Well, the whole point of stalking and attacking these organizations, Star, it's a power trip. And I relate this back to Star when people try to expose DL people. When a person of gay or trans experience try to expose these DL gay men or these DL curious men, it's a power trip. It's let me show you who has the power. So the same thing with this stuff. They stalk you and harass you and attack you to keep you in check, to let you know, bitch, you don't run shit. You think you're a bad bitch. You think you're a dominant bitch, but I'm going to show you that we're everywhere. And it's true. They're every fucking where. You can't trust nobody. That's why I don't trust people. I don't have trust issues. It has nothing to do with my parents. It has something to do with my outside experience. The people I've met in life that I assume were good people show you their true colors. And when you see people for who they are and you call them out, and the people who know who they are, they get offended and say, what I do? I knew who you were before you knew who you were. That's why you're upset now because you didn't get the opportunity to get work done with me or to get anything that I'm a part of because I saw you for the fuckery that you are. And that's even why a lot of people are afraid to pay for classes, they're afraid to do events with me because they know that I'm going to see their energy and I'm be able to call that energy out and I'm going to cut my ties with them. So to keep themselves safe, they're like, let me watch from the outside. Yeah, that's the smartest thing you could do because the minute I catch wind and I know you're trying to do shit, bitch, you getting shattered. You know, like this motherfucking mirror. Anyway. But yes, that's why they stalk and they harass. To pump fear into you as well. They want to keep you in check by fear. Fear is the only way to control people. Think about it. When you have a child and you don't want your child to walk out the door, you say, if you walk out the door, the boogeyman is going to get you. So your son is not afraid to walk out the door. Let's talk about it. When you don't want your children to watch anything, adult movies, certain movies, if you watch that, the boogeyman gonna get you, so your kid is not afraid to watch that movie. Same thing with, you know, just a whole bunch of shit. There's a lot of things that people do to manipulate people, but fear is the greatest one. And I know this because, like I said, I've been abused before in a relationship. A guy I dated. Fear was the ultimate thing, where I see you, I know anything about you, and it brought back memories. So yes, it's to pump fear into you. Let me know. I'm letting you know I see everything you do. And, you know, like I said, I look at these missing people stories and I look at these crimes that are done to people. And I know for sure, I'm like, they know shit. And due to these people that are like ratting people out, and that goes on many levels, due to these fucking whores. Oh, God, I just can't stand these bitches. Due to these motherfucking, you know, transgenders who man and they want to expose them. Now, me being transgender, openly transgender, I have to watch who I interact with. And I also have to get disrespected and humiliated for the bullshit they did. You know, even going to it on a clientele basis. You know, people have hit me up for work and they were interested in getting work done. And they're like, wait a minute, you're transgender. You know, I'm a little nervous about this. That's another reason why I said I'm going to start doing non-disclosure forms to let you know that nothing that we discuss can be shared. You have the opportunity to sue me, get my ass together. I have the opportunity to sue you, get your ass together. But these people are messing up for people on all levels. They're messing up for the LGBT community on the spiritual aspect, professional aspect, and private aspect. You doing that shit is not just letting people know, well, your man is into this. Girl, bullshit. There's a whole bunch of shit that goes on behind the scenes that you are fucking up, and it pisses me the fuck off, and it makes me want to fuck you up. So you better hope that I never, ever cross paths with you, bitch, because I kid you not, bitch, you're getting fucked up on motherfucking sight. Ooh, girl. Ooh, let me calm myself down. Okay. You know what? I'm going to say a prayer for y'all. You bitches that want to rap motherfuckers out and he's gay. He likes trans women. He likes to suck little and all this other shit, girl. Yeah, bitch. Bitches like your ass, bitch. I hope they get your ass right together. I hope they throw a fucking coconut at you. Girl, throw a coconut at that bitch. Block her from all the industry parties. She don't need to go to no damn industry parties. So she go in there and snitch that out. Honey, go to those parties and say, well, I'm not snitching, but Will Smith was with a sideline chick. Yeah, fucking messy ass people. That's why I said I'm not into celebrity gossips and bloggers and shit. That's not my cup of tea. Because motherfuckers like that, y'all dry snitching, y'all messy as fuck, y'all miserable, y'all need a fucking life. You're the same thing as these fucking trannies exposing these fucking men. Girl, just stupid, girl. And then you're upset because you can't get signed. Nobody want to hang with you. You can't get a deal. I'm a transgender rapper. Ain't nobody taking me serious. Of course you're not, bitch. Of course not. And it has something to do with you being a transsexual, but it also has something to do with your ass being a messy ass transsexual or transgender, because we can't say you're transsexual, bitch. Because you know, you were lying and say you were a post-op for the gram. You could just tell people you had what you had over here. I had a sex change. I don't want to talk about it. Girl, be honest. Girl, the people wanted your bird. Girl, they wanted your little itty weedy teeny, because we know what we've seen it, girl. They want that eeny beeny teeny weeny yellow polka dabadini. Anyway, let me stop. Yes, honey. Yeah. So I come to this. Come on, New Jersey. Who you doing? Yes, you remember the green. I thought the green was your natural color, but the lights changed it to brown. You look at it. Thank you, Dad. No, Dad. No. The green were contacts. Yes. No. I wish I had colored eyes. Me, I have probably the darkest colored eyes. I don't know if you can see them, honey. But I have the darkest colored eyes out of all my siblings and everybody. My mom's eyes are like an autumn brown color. My older brother has an hazel colored eyes. My younger sister had like honey colored eyes. My brother has like a little darker eye than honey. And mine, like I said, are like a dark brown color. Sometimes they look a little hazel too. Depends on like the lighting. I don't know. In person, I don't know. Because Lachey and my other friends just be like, you wearing contacts today? So I don't know. Maybe what I wear changed the color of my eyes too. I don't know. But I know for sure my eyes are a dark brown color. They're definitely dark brown. Yeah. I love dark brown colors, honey. Yes. Let's get into those tea there. Yes. See the healthiness? See that eye there? That's vitamin A. See that nice, beautiful white eyeball, and see the nice little sheen over that motherfucking eye, bitch. Not the crystal, because you know when people do drugs, they have that nice little thing over their eye, but that's like a cloudiness, honey. This is all that vitamin A, honey. All that seaweeds, all of that bladder whack. You know, all of that orchard fruit, all of that plum, orange, strawberry, blueberry, apple, pomegranate, pear, banana, cranberry, pineapple, acai berry, and raspberry. This is what, you know, if you can, listen, I tell you this, if you can afford, everybody could afford healthy living. Honey, can we talk? If you can afford to pay $14.99 for this right here, you can get this. This is like $8, $6. And these are supplements for vegetables. And they also have vitamins in them. Because that's where vitamins come from, fruits and vegetables. So yes. But yes, that's where all the tea is, honey. Yes, Mia, always be mindful. A clean heart makes a clear mind. That's right. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. When casework is done, do the spirits start to change around certain things? Yes, it does. Yes. Yep. Yes. When you start doing casework, you start doing energy work. And I always tell people, think of casework as energy work. Before it gets good, it has to get bad. And the bad part about it is spirit will never let you fall completely without catching you. Spirit will never let you fall completely without catching you. I want to say that again. Spirit will never let you fall completely without catching you. Because a lot of people think that spirit teaches you a lesson by making you homeless or making you lose your house or losing your car and making sure you don't have no money. That's not what spirit does. Spirit will definitely take things and people out of your life to then put better things and better people into your life. Trust me, I've been there. I've done that. Trust me. So with that being said, yes, when you do energy work on great things, I want a man, Mystic. I want a new job, a new life. You're not going to transition out of this old job into this new job easily and quickly, especially if the old job that you're in was nasty and it kept you rooted in darkness, okay? Or the opposite of where you were trying to get, because of course you see all things in the light. We're not talking about darkness as an evil, but it keep you rooted in not knowing or lack thereof, right? Then when you start to see that door open and you start going towards that light, then things have to first clear out the way for you to be able to see that door clearly and actually make a clear walk, right? Or to make a steady walk there. A lot of people have walked by faith and not by sight, and they failed because their faith got weakened. And their faith got weakened because, of course, they did not let spirit come in and do the process. Like I said, we all go through changes. We all ask for things and things happen. I've lost friendships. I lost business connections. I've lost relationships. I've even lost personal things due to me asking spirit for more. I want greater. I want things that are going to benefit me. When I'm done on this earth, I want to say that I had a fulfilled life. And I've done things to help people also live a fulfilled life. And spirit will then start to come in and clean up the clutter, clean up the dirtiness, clean up the confusion. And because if you're not open to that, then you will see it as, oh my God, I'm losing this. Oh my God, I'm losing that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And of course, you're feeding the energy that is opposing the change. And now the changes you're asking for will start to look like it's going the opposite way. And this, I always tell people, you gotta be very dedicated to what you're trying to get, be patient, and also get knowledge, because knowledge is power. Knowing something. Let's pull up the dictionary of what knowing is. Pull up that term. Well, I'm supposed to be going, y'all. Oh my God, I gotta make a phone call. We gotta do this, and I'm gonna be done. Knowing. Let's look up for knowing is. Let's look up the word knowing. Because a lot of people don't understand what the word knowing means. Knowing, showing or suggesting that one has knowledge or awareness that is secret or known to only a few people. People have asked me this before because I used to always say that. I would always say people who are of the known or people who are of knowing. Everyone thinks they know because they've heard about something. Hearing something is not knowing something. Knowing something is actually having access to the information that only a selected few are able to access. So with that being said, when you are in the knowing and you are aware of how spirit operates, so the purpose of me offering classes, me doing events, and me getting on video to talk, because I just don't get on here to talk. I can call my mom, I can call friends, I can call people, I can go out in public, do public, presentations. I want to just talk, bitch. I can, there's other things I can do. But when you are in the knowing, you are aware of how spirit moves and how spirit operates and what exactly spirit is doing, and you learn how to stand still. I want to say this too. What is your background, Mina? Ethnicity wise, what is your background? What is your background, honey? Yes. You can email me. You don't have to share it here. Okay, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? See, people talk about being in groups and people thought about being around people and being distracted. But I'm going to actually tell you something because we talk about that Christ consciousness, right? So Luke 5 verse 16 said, but Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. It is in secret that you build up yourself. But I want to talk about something. Psalms 19, and I'm going to actually get the exact scripture. Psalms 19. Pull out your Bible, honey. Excuse me. Psalms. Hold on. Can we get into it? Psalms 119. Anybody know about the power of the Psalms and how the songs of David can change your life, honey? Yes, honey, give praises to the spirit of Solomon and the spirit of Salamanders and the spirit of David. Yes, honey. Psalms 119, verse 13 to 24 says, with my lips I recount all the laws that come from your mouth. I rejoice in following your statutes as one rejoices in great riches. I meditate on your precepts and consider your ways. I delight in your decrees. I will not neglect your word. Be good to your servant while I live, and that I may obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your law. I am a stranger on earth. I do not hide your commands from me. Hello? I am a stranger on earth. Do not hide your commands from me. What does this tell you? I'm a stranger on earth. Do not hide your commands from me. What does that scripture tell you right there? You are not from earth, bitch. Anyway, let's talk about that. My soul is those remove from me their scorn and contempt, for I keep your statutes. Though rulers sit together and slander me, your servant will meditate on your decrees. Your statutes are my delight. They are my counselors. So these scriptures right here is speaking of opening up your mind and knowing exactly what is asked of you, and meditate on the words that are given unto you. Going into the spiritual work, you ask your spirits for insight, right? But I want to give you another scripture because that came to mind right now. But let me give you another scripture. Mina. Yeah. Come on, Mina. Let me give you another scripture, Mina, which is also in the book of Psalms. Psalms 46. What is that? I think it's Psalms 46, 8 through 13. That sounds like a good number to me. Psalms 46, Mina, 8 through 11. Oh, I said 13, but they pull a fucking 11. Nigga! Okay, maybe Spirit tell me to talk about 11 with you, Mina. Come and see what the Lord has done, the desolation he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the world, of earth. To the ends of the earth? Is that saying that the earth is flat and there's corners of the earth? And if the earth ain't round, because if it's round, that means it's continuous and there's really no end? Like a circle, there's no end to a circle. Is that what this scripture is saying right here? I don't know. What do I know? You know, what do I know? He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. What this scripture right here is saying, oh, excuse me, the Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Ooh, it just gave me chills reading that scripture right there. What this is saying in many ways is be still and know that I am God. Lean not onto your own understanding, but lean on the understanding of God. Lean not on your lower self, the lower self that wants you to fight physically for what it is that you want, Mina, but lean on the way of higher understanding. Allow the God consciousness in you to rise up and ask for the spirits to come through to talk. For they are exalted amongst the nations, the worldly nations, for it is exalted in the earth. And this is actually saying that your higher state of being is expressed through your solar plexus. Because I told people how the solar plexus is in connection to, not just solar plexus, your root as well, is connecting you to the earthly realm. That's why we manifesting in third dimension, also considered the earth dimension, which is connected to the third chakra, which is the solar plexus. Can we talk about it? And a lot of people's healing need to take place in the solar plexus, but they jump through the root past the solar plexus into the throat chakra. These are motherfuckers that talk outside of their neck. That's why people say you're talking outside of your neck, because you have not lived through the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, or the heart chakra. You don't speak what you know. You speak how you think. So you jump from the root into the throat and think you're going to jump into the higher stuff, and it doesn't work that way. You have to go from the root to the sacral, where you then become your own individual person. You recognize that you are an individual piece that is needed in a collection of beings to create a powerful outcome. You are an ingredient, like a cake. A cake has eggs, flour, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, and motherfucking eggs, bitch. Did I not say that? So, and then you have to shift the flour. Okay. You have all these elements that make one thing in the end that's so delicious. I love me some motherfucking cake. But the egg is just as important as the motherfucking baking powder is. Even though the egg is something different, the comes with something different, it's still just important. So like I said, understanding and knowing that you are unique and that you're supposed to embrace that and you're supposed to acknowledge that and then move into a collective consciousness of individuals to build something greater. But you are definitely supposed to sit still and know that you're God. Sit still and know that you're God. And it will be exalted among the nations. It will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Okay, come on. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it, honey? You're Creole. Come on, Mina. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. That's right, honey. Come on, Jay. You have to be in love with yourself, Jay. Love yourself, Jay. Can nobody love you better than you can love yourself, Jay? Love yourself, Jay. Can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing about myself, bitch, because I know myself. I sleep with myself. I wake up with myself, bitch. I've been there with myself when I was in my darkest hour, when I was in my greatest hour. I witnessed all of my greatest accomplishments and the things that I motherfucking felt on, bitch. Can nobody tell me shit about myself, bitch? I love my motherfucking self. I love everything about myself. I'm grateful for myself, for my ancestors. You should be grateful and you should definitely love yourself. Be into yourself, bitch. Be attracted to yourself, Jay. Love your eyes. Love your lips. Love everything about yourself, bitch. And so that way when somebody else try to come and tell you about yourself, well, you ain't all that cute anyway. Ha! Thank you. Thanks for your opinion. Bye. You know, you won't take it to heart. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Look at Joey. Joey's still chasing. Come on, Rico. How you doing? Irish, African, Haitian, Native American. I know that's like me now. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Nina, I'm starting to believe my great grandmother is Creole. She's from Houston. Her family's from Galveston. Well, we know about Galveston. What you know about Galveston, Texas? I want to go to Galveston. Let's go out to Galveston, Jay. I want to go out there to Galveston. Galveston got so much history out there. Oh my God, Galveston, Texas got so much history out there. Jay, now you talking, Jay. Jay, now you speaking my tea right now. Ooh, Galveston, honey. Oh, I love me some Galveston, Texas. You don't know about no Galveston. They don't know the real history about Galveston. Mm-hmm. They don't know about Galveston. Jay, I want to know how you know about Galveston. Jay, I want to know how you know about Galveston, honey. Be still. Come on, Rico. Be still. Yes. Be still. Be still. Yes. Be motherfucking still. Be still, nigga. Nigga. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Be still. I say be still and he jump up. Hey, be still. Stay over there. Be still. Stay over there, nigga. Fuck about that. Be still over there, nigga. Leave me alone. Be still over there, nigga. Fuck around, nigga. Anyway, y'all. Yes, honey. You're okay. Her parents are from Galveston. Oh, that's right, honey. Yes, honey. Jackson, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people in Texas area and Louisiana area are. That's right. A lot of people are, honey. Yeah, don't forget about St. Louis, Missouri. Don't forget about St. Louis, Missouri. Right, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. He got his palm, y'all. Like he ready to go outside. You ready to go? Yeah, he ready to go, y'all. Where you ready to go? Look. Here, this is him trying to get my attention. Hey, he'll know how to talk. I know doggy language. The Anubis need to have a class on teaching dog sign language. Huh? You just so amazed how I know you, huh? He just like, bitch, how the fuck you know me? Because I know you. I know you, honey. Yes, I know you. Yes, honey. I wonder, do they got a book out there how to speak the language of dogs? Because I know what Nubis be thinking. He be trying to think I don't know what he know. But I know. Milkum. I know what you be thinking. Because you my boo-boo. You mine. Okay. Yes, honey. Thank you. Yeah, he is irritated. He ready to go. You ready to go outside? He ready to go pee-pee, honey. He haven't been outside all day. He said, bitch, I gotta go. And I gotta call somebody too. I'm supposed to call them an hour ago. Well, let me call them. Let me get them a call, y'all. Mama Louisiana. Daddy from Alabama. Put that in that shit. Then we got that Louis Bama. I wonder if somebody got a parent from Louisiana and a parent from California. What do you call them? Louis Fornia? I wonder what you call them. Fornia Louis? Or do you call them Anafornia? Or Anania. Oh my God, Anania. That sounds good too. Yeah, or you call him Louis Caliph. Caliph Louis. California. Califiana. That sounds very Francois, honey. Califiana. I'm naming my daughter that. Califiana. I'm naming my daughter that. Caliana. Yeah, Caliana. Yes, honey. Louis Fornia. Okay, I'll call my son that. Louis Forey. Louis. Oh, you call her also Louis Foria. Yes, honey. That sounds very French too, honey. I'm gonna sound like Lafleur, honey. Lafleur. I'm gonna sound Lafleur, huh, honey? My people out there that speak Francois, honey. Lafleur. Sound very Lafleur, honey. Doesn't it, honey? Louis Fornia. Louis Flora. Foria. Lufloria. Oh my God! No, that'll be Louisiana and Florida. Never mind. Lufloria will be Louisiana and Florida put together. Yes, honey. Come on, Jay. Yes, honey. Yes, time to go. Callie Yala Wizan from the Creole too, honey. Yes, honey. I know that's right. Louisiana. Yeah, that's a cute name. Louisiana. Or maybe you can make the I silent and call it Lucinia. Or maybe you can make the C silent and call it Lunia. Almost sound like the moon, right? Come on, almost sound like Luna. Lunia. Yes, honey. Luanea. Come on, honey. When she's in a good mood, you call her Luinia, right? When you go, Luiana, get your ass over here. Well, say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I hit. See, that's what you get for being so close to me. That's what you get. I hit a Anubis in the face by accident. I'm glad y'all didn't get that on camera. It's okay. I'm sorry. When I hit my knee, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. My baby was putting his head all on my knee. I didn't know that. Don't get mad at me. I didn't tell you to put your head right there. You gotta put your head on my knee. Look at him. He going crazy. He going fucking crazy. Anyway. Yes, honey. Calicianen. Yeah, that's a cute name too. Yes, Calicianen. Oh, that's not very exotic, actually. Calicianen. Yes. Calicinian. Calicinian. Come on, honey. Yeah, that's not very cute, honey. Caliciana. Yes, honey. Anyway, y'all. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. And I gotta go, because I gotta go. And I thank y'all for coming by here some more. And thank you for giving me your feedback. Hey, because I show you where that weed at. No. No, honey. We don't do weed. I was just ramming. I was just rhyming. We don't do none of that, honey. We don't do the rhyming, honey. We was just writing. That's right. Blessings, honey. Thank y'all for stopping by here, honey. Yes, honey. Time to go, Rico. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Anyway, I want to make sure I didn't miss somebody. Nobody missed somebody. Nope. Callie. Oh, I see something from there. What'd she say? I try not to be. Oh, cat protection. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Thank y'all for all stopping by here, honey. I will see y'all in the next video. Okay. Some people watch, but they ain't comment and they feel some type of way. Woo, I'll be getting an email from them. Maybe in the phone call. Let me finish my makeup, honey. That's right. Peace there. Bye for now, everybody. 2-way spirit.